Okay, so in this video I want to talk about, specifically want to talk about Pizarro in One Piece, one of the member of the Blackbeard Pirates. And I want to talk about him because of one interesting fact, is that when Teach recruit his some new members for his pirate crew, one of them was Pizarro, and the other ones obviously Vasco the Shot, Captain Rivon, and Sanjan Wolf, and so on. But the interesting thing here with Pizarro is that Pizarro was the only prisoner in Impel Down 6 without any prison suit. And we also know later on that one of the commanders from the Revolutionary Army was also there in the prison, as in a secret room in the prison wall. That was helped from another revolutionary to build it, that headquartered that, so Dragon can spy on the world government. What I think now is can be a connection here. I don't say that is confirmed. I just think that it can be a possibility here, that Pizarro is working secretly with the Revolutionary Army. I don't know why he should work with the Revolutionary Army, but why he wants to spy on Blackbeard. But maybe we're gonna know, if that is the case, we're gonna know more in the future. But this is just a thing I think about right now, is that because of his clothing, that every other prisoner, all of the other prisoners that was inside the prison behind bars, have prison suit, and he was behind bar, and he have his normal king clothes, like kings, like Hermeline, like totally different clothing compared to all of the other prisoners. And that's a bit strange, for we know that the world government treats everybody the same so long they are not celestial dragons. So even if you are a king, you are a warlord, you are a farmer, so long you are not a celestial dragon, you are always under them. Celestial dragon is always the highest. They also have tiers of celestial dragons, like the him is the highest ranking of all of all of the celestial dragon, and the whole world government is the highest ranking. So, and we also see a picture there, for example, when one of the celestial dragons ride on Akuma, one of the kings, and also one of the right-hand man of the dragon of the Revolutionary Army. So still, even if you are a king, you're still going to be treated the same. So there is what I mean, why it's so specifically interesting here with Pizarro, with why he's dressed totally different comparable to all of the other prisoners. So that is just my speculation, that he is just a secret spy for the Revolutionary Army. So they as a spy, and obviously maybe Blackbeard also have a spy in the Revolutionary Army. One of the Revolutionary members, he also maybe spy for Blackbeard. That can be also a possibility here, but just remember, what I say right now in this video is just speculation, huge speculation, and nothing is confirmed in any shape or form, and this kind of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna be interested if you also, obviously the chapter 1013 was when we see the end of the chapter, we obviously spoilers. We obviously see Monkey D. Luffy falling from the cliff, from the mountain. Kaido have defeated Monkey Luffy. We don't know exactly how Kaido defeated Monkey Luffy. We only know that Monkey Luffy fall from the cliff, and then next week gonna be a break, and after that, then the next chapter continue, and maybe what I think here, essentially before, I think the character that will defeat Kaido is Blackbeard. Because I think the Blackbeard Pirate will come to Wano, obviously for some reason. Maybe that is a hard thing. I don't know if Blackbeard really wants Kaido's Devil Fruit, if he had any use for it. It can be so, because what I think is a possibility here, for example, with Kaido, for example, every strong character in One Piece that is strong, like emperors or commanders, or this kind of thing character, use like conquerors haki, armament haki, or different kinds of haki. But what can be here, because Kaido have his mythical devil fruit, like the fish no me, like he turned to a big dragon. It can be here that because legendary with dragons in history is that dragon give you very strong scale. What I can think about here is that instead of visible scales, it's like a spiritual scales. That when he uses armament hockey, his armament hockey is going to be much stronger because of his dragon form, and that makes it so it's much more. Kaido can stand off much more hits than a normal devil fruit user because of the specialty with his mythical fruit. In this kind of, for example, every mythical fruit is special. Not just because they are mythical, like if they are like a dragon or a unicorn or a chimera or some other kind of mythical monsters. It's just they have one specific. For example, Marco, when he turned to his blue phoenix, he can heal people with his power, healing power, and that is and he can fly, and it's like almost that is very specific, special with his like his devil fruit. They have three super good things. You are totally immune against all attacks, as long as it's not sea stones or hockey attacks, and you can heal people. You can just touch them with your hand, and their wounds are healed, and you can fly. It's super good ability, and that is what I mean with the mythical devil fruit. Is specifically good. So what can be here with Kaido's fruit is that obviously Kaido can also fly, and he can use electricity, thunder ability, electricity abilities, and this can. But it also can be that all of his hockey abilities is much stronger because of his devil fruit, because he is a dragon, and there is a reason why. Maybe you can knock down Kaido maybe 5 or 10 seconds, and then he's up again, and he's totally new and fresh, and continue the fight. That can be with Kaido. It's like almost like a Doomsday versus Superman. And this kind of character that is almost unstoppable. The only way to really defeat Kaido is to take his devil fruit. It's maybe the only way. You maybe have to be like Blackbeard, or maybe you have to be like Big Mom to really defeat Kaido, because that is the only person that really can. For example, Blackbeard have an ability that is very similar in some sense to Rogue in X-Men, that he can neutralize devil fruits, and maybe that is the way, for example, how Blackbeard will take down Kaido to neutralize him. For example, like when somebody fights Wolverine, like if it's two things to defeat. For example, go to X-Men quickly. Obviously, this is a One Piece talk video, but we go quickly to X-Men. If we say the only way to defeat Wolverine is two things: is to use a special sword, the Muramasa sword, that can kill everything, or you use Rogue. Because if Rogue touch you, your energy, Wolverine can only heal wounds. He cannot heal his essence. If you take away Wolverine's energy, like his breathing or his energy from him, then he die. So that is, for example, if somebody wants to really kill Wolverine, then you use Rogue to take him out. Because you cannot normally sword cannot cut Wolverine because adamantium and healing factor. But you cannot heal something that is not visible. And that is why Rogue. That is what I mean by Rogue is similar in that sense of ability with Blackbeard. Because if you neutralize something, then it's not gonna come back. It's just like almost like you turn off the TV. It's gone. No matter how big graphic or how energy you have, if something energy take off, and then you are locked off. This kind of thing. So yeah, everything I say right now is just about One Piece. In this video, what I talk about right now is just speculation. And it can be a totally different thing. I can be totally wrong in everything I say right now. So that's everything I really want to say.